I ain't going back and
Hi,
forth
this
with
is
you.
Monica and welcome back to my channel. Listen, like, comment, and subscribe, girl. Share this video because this is a life update. I'm going to show y'all how I do my eyebrows. Now, I showed y'all a couple of months back how I did my eyebrows. Like, I got it off of TikTok. Now, this one I actually got off of TikTok also. But I think it's a better, simpler way to do your eyebrows than, you know, the way that everybody's been doing. And I've been seeing them where they doing, no. Okay, I am 51 years old and I am proud of that, girl. But it's a lot of women that's my age that don't have an influencer to influence them like me. So me, and on the other hand, listen, I'm a different kind of influencer, baby. I'm going to show you ways that I do my makeup, give y'all a life update. We're going to sit here, we're going to chill, we're going to drink this Tito's, and we're going to have us a Jim Dandy of a tap. So just like I said, like, comment, subscribe, and welcome back to my channel. Now, the way that I got my brows done is what I did was I used this Becca Evermatte Poreless Primer and I primed my eyebrows. The reason why I primed my eyebrows is I don't want them to move. I want them to stay just like that. And I'm going to take my Maybelline Expert Wear in brown, which is this one, and in black, which is this one. This is all I'm going to use for my brows, and I'm going to show you how. Now, if you lift your eyebrows up, you see that point? And you see that point? What you're going to do is you're going to put a point right there. Just put a little dot right there. And what you're going to do with that dot right there is your marker to show you where your arch is on your eyebrows. So I'm going to do both sides. Just like that. And see, I can still see them. Then I'm going to take this same black eyeliner and I'm going to get up close so that I can see what I'm doing. And all I'm doing is tracing underneath my natural brow. Just like that. I'm making one clean line, just like that. Now, granted, I used some Nair today. I used some Nair and I arched my eyebrows a little bit. I took that hair from at the top, so that's why they're so clean. And so this is when I'm going to finish doing this. You take that same eyeliner, you go to the top of them brows, and you connect it with that dot. Just like that. Now, that dot is a little low. We ain't going to worry about that dot being low. You're going to take it at that point and you're going to bring it down. And you're going to put it about right there. That's where you want to put it, right there. And then you take this line. And I always go over it. And I bring it down to connect right there with that line. See there? There's your eyebrow. There is your eyebrow. Now, I'm going to show you what else I do. I take that brown liner, and you see where that black line stopped there? I go right in front of it, and I connect that line. Just like that. Don't worry about going outside the line because you're going to have to conceal it anyway. If, like me, I like a perfect brow. I like for my brows to be perfect. Because to me, an eyebrow and lipstick is what makes your entire face. What makes your beat is your lipstick and your eyebrows. If your eyebrows is looking all crazy and drunk, don't do it, girl. Start over, girl. But take your time and see how I'm connected that. Go straight underneath your natural brow and connect it to that line. Now, what you just witnessed that I did was a full eyebrow in 7 seconds. You already know what's going down today with this makeup look, okay? So I'm going to take this brown pencil and I'm going to go right in the front of that in between there. And I'm going to stop it right there where that arch is. The reason why I'm stopping it is because I haven't spoolied this. I haven't spoolied my stuff yet. So I'm going to take that same black one, just like the brown one. And I'm going to go where I, see where I ended that right there? I'm going to go right above it and start filling it in. Start filling it in. Start filling it in. And the reason why I'm doing this, love, is because there's my brow sugar ducker swooger wooger, okay? See, people, I think people has forgotten that I've seen like too many videos where they don't, you know what I'm saying, touch on the audience that they need to. Like, I looked at my analytics on my YouTube, and the women that are mainly watching my YouTube are my age or a little bit older. And that's fine, honey, because listen, if it takes for me to get us all the way together, then that's what the hell I'm getting ready to do. So as you can see, that's that brow. Now we're going to do the other one. I'm going to take that same black pencil that I had, and I'm going to do it the same way like I did for this one, I'm going to do for this one. Now, I'm going to go up underneath my natural brow. I'm going to make a line. I'm going to bring it to right there. I want a little further on there, but okay. Then I'm going to take it at the top of my same brow. I'm going to find that dot. And I hit that dot. Now, you see, that's the dots that I hit. Now, you take the one at the top, and you take it and you bring that down. Now, what you're doing is you're making your arch. There it is. You go at the bottom of that one, and you connect it to that line. Boom. Eyebrow. Eyebrow. Right there. I am so happy about this, girl. I ain't did a makeup tutorial in a while. I can't wait. I couldn't wait to get on here and do my eyebrows for y'all. Do my whole makeup routine with y'all, girl. And talk it, because that's what we do on this channel. We talk stuff. Girl, so we're going to take that brown one, and we're going to draw that line right there to connect it. Because, see, when I started watching YouTube, the makeup artists that I would like to watch, they was actually doing makeup. They was actually taking their time, and they was doing makeup. They was actually taking their time, and they did an actual makeup tutorial. And I think that YouTube is so commercial right now, and people have forgotten that it's people like me that actually want to do makeup. They actually want to learn how to do makeup and how to perfect it. See, what you have to do, you got to find people that's ordinary. Like I found Jackie Aina a long time ago, like 6 or 7 years ago, I found her on YouTube. And I started watching how she do her makeup. I started watching how she do it. But then I saw Brianna Marie, and she's another makeup artist that's been on here for a long time. And she showed me how to actually conceal my brows. Now, I'm going to finish this brow so y'all can see it. And then we're going to move on because, honey, listen, we're just going to put this makeup here on, child. We're just going to put this makeup on because I am going to do a full makeup tutorial for y'all. You want to fill that brow in. And even if you go outside the lines a little bit. Now, see, this one is almost perfect. Look at that. Look at that. That's kind of fat right there, but I'm going to clean that up. But look at that eyebrow right there. Look at that. Look at that. Then you take your spoolie, which I have all my brushes and stuff over here, so I don't have to be running all over the place, watching, trying to find my stuff. You take your spoolie just like this, and you bend it. That's to make it easier. Now, you see right here, and right here, this is what you do with that. You take that brush and you go in that eyebrow. And that product that's in that brush is going to carry right into the front of that brow. And I always go through the entire brow and bring it in. And kill the dogs that's downstairs because they loud. Hold on one second. Hush! Girl, what the hell is the jungle down there? Sick of that shit. So we're going to go ahead and we're going to bring this in because this is 2021. Corona that came back. She's back. She's black, okay? Corona is just not playing. She's just here to stay, okay? So we got to get ready for 2021. Hopefully we'll be a little bit more free at that point. Look at the brows. Now, what I'm going to do is I'm going to conceal my brows. Not all the way, but I'm going to conceal them. And I'm going to come right back and we're going to move on to concealing these brows. As you can see, I've already carved that eyebrow out and I'm working on this one. And this is what I did. I took these two concealers, which is the Makeup Revolution Conceal and Hydrate in the color C13. I took this one and I took this Born This Way Multi-Sculpting Concealer in the shade Cookie. And I took this one and I mixed them together on my hand because now we're going to do this brow. But see, what we don't want is our brows to be crooked. And right now they look like they're crooked only because I haven't concealed the top. And how I'm concealing it is with this paintbrush. And what I did was I flattened it out. I flattened it, but this paintbrush cost me like 99 cents at Michael's or Hobby Lobby, one of the two. So what I'm going to do is I'm put a little bit on this brush. Not a little bit, but enough. And I'm going to look up underneath that brow. And you see how that brow is crisp right there? I've already been working on it. So this brow to start looking like this brow. But I'm going to show y'all what I'm going to do to the top to bring this brow down. And so this is what I did. I'm going to hold this brush up to that eyebrow. And I'm going to go right above it. And I'm going to start carving this eyebrow out. Now keep in mind, I've already done the bottom. But You have to be really careful not to try to go too far in that line. You always pull it up so you can see, damn it, so you can see where you have to be, where that brush should end up. Let's see, I messed that up. But I'm going to correct it. I'm still messing it up. Okay, see how that brow's coming together? That's what you want to do. Now, I'm going to go off camera and I'm going to finish this brow. And then we're going to move on to eyeshadow. If you've been messing with me for a while, then you know that when I'm doing makeup tutorials, I like to just talk about stuff that's just random. So what I thought I would do was just sit back and chill, have this drink with y'all, because, girl, we're going to do this makeup. I'm excited, okay? Now, off camera, what I did was I sprayed my face down with this Smashbox primer water. It looks like this. I think I really wanted to get on here and do my brows because this is brow gel by Anastasia Beverly Hills. I'll put a little bit of that just to make sure to seal the deal with them damn brows that I think turned out pretty damn good. They're not perfect, but they're on there, okay? A little crooked right there, but I'm gonna bring that tail down a little bit after that concealer dry. But nevertheless, listen, when I started watching YouTube, people was actually doing actual makeup. And when I say they was doing makeup, they wasn't doing like these 2 and 3 minute videos showing you how to do makeup. They would actually show you how to do makeup, what products they used, how they blended in, what brush they used, and stuff like this. This is what got me interested into makeup YouTube. Now, nowadays, I've been noticing that they just like, they jump over, or they don't want to show you how they did their eyebrows, or they didn't want to show you what, you know what I'm saying, what palettes they use and stuff like this. They half-ass doing it. But how can you call yourself a makeup influencer or have makeup dealing with makeup and you don't want to tell what kind of makeup you got? See, it's people like me that's been on YouTube for a long time before I even tried at least an attempt to be on here doing my makeup, because it took me a long time to try to figure out if this is what my niche was. And even though I tried to be on here before, I just started continually watching makeup videos and stuff like this, because my makeup wasn't perfect when I started watching YouTube. My makeup wasn't perfect. I didn't know my shade. It wasn't a lot of colors for black people and all this other stuff, but still, I still watched it. Nevertheless, I could see where the makeup influencers that I chose to watch and follow was actually there teaching me something or showing me a trick or two about what they did. This is the Juvia's Place Prep and Primer, and it's in the color 1. And I use that on my lid. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to pat this in because we're getting ready to do eyeshadow. And I think what I'm going to do, because today is Halloween and my best friend's birthday, I actually think I'm going to use some oranges and some stuff like that, just because it's Halloween and just because I feel like doing it. And just because, hell, I'm on here, we having a drink, we doing what we do. Now, what I'm going to do is I'm going to pat that out, and then I'm going to come back and I'm going to show you what eyeshadow palette I did use that we're going to use today for this eyeshadow. As you can see, my eyeliner is done on this side. My lashes is on, but I'm going to show y'all what eyeshadow palette I used. And the eyeshadow palette I used was this P. Louise, what is the name of this? All I See Is Signs palette. And the inside of the eyeshadow palette looks like this. This is what this looks like. And this is the eyeshadow palette that I used to get this eyeshadow look. And I used that palette. I did. I'm not going to say the colors. I just used it. And I think I came out pretty good. And then what I did was I used this one size eyeliner. And I don't know what color this is. It's called Point Made Bodacious Black. And I used this eyeliner and I created my wing and whatever the case may be. Now I'm going to show you how I learned on TikTok how to reassure that my lashes would not move. Now these lashes, as you can see, that lash I got off of Amazon. I can't put in the link, but nevertheless, that's where I got it. This is my, who made this? My Kish Professional Lash Glue. And it looks like this. And I take a little bit of that, and where I put that eyeliner at, I hold my eye just like this. And I put it on my actual lash line. I don't wipe it on there. I just stamp it on there. Just to put that glue, to give that glue on the eyelash, just a little something to hold on to. And the reason why I do it like that is so that my lashes will not move. They won't budge. So I had already put some of this lash glue on this lash already, so it done dried, hopefully. Or it got really super tacky. So what I do is I put a little bit more of this eyelash glue on this whole here eyelash. And I'm going to show y'all how I put this eyelash on. Like I said, I put a little bit on there because I think that we should all like enjoy something. I enjoy makeup all the time. I do. I enjoy my makeup. I enjoy showing y'all how to do it. I enjoy being on this platform and other platforms. I do. That's what I like to do now. So whether or not I become a mogul or makeup influencer or storyteller or whatever I choose to do, that's what I choose to do with my life, because nobody has the right to direct my life for me but me. So that's what I'm doing. I'm taking control of my own life. I don't let nobody pinpoint when I'm supposed to do something or how old I got to be to do it or nothing like this, even though I haven't heard anything like that. But nevertheless, you're not going to tell me what to do. So I look down in the mirror and I put that lash right there. I'm going to put that lash, sorry. Right there. I'm going to set it right there. And I'm going to put it where I know I put that lash glue. So I just sit it on there and I wait for it to dry. And that eyelash is actually on there. Girl, don't tell me that I have to be a certain age where I can learn how to do tricks of trade, do my makeup. You know what I'm saying? If I have fly handbags and stuff like this. Speaking of handbags, my husband for my birthday got me 2 small Telfar bags, the small ones. Now, of course, they're designer-inspired bags. But I think I deserve to tell y'all that they're inspired bags because that's what they are in their mind. And you're not going to tell me anything about what I get. Did your husband buy you something? Okay. Well, therefore, I don't care less if it's a inspired bag. As long as it's cute, I'm going to wear it because it's mine. You think I care about somebody telling me that? I'm not going to go broke for no damn handbag. No, I'm not. It's going to look like I did, though. But I'm not. Nevertheless, I'm not going to do it. So that eyelash is not on there. So we're going to just sit that on there where it belongs. And we're going to call it a day. Now that eyelash is on there. So now what we're going to do is we're going to take this that same Smashbox primer water. And we're going to spray our face. Hold on. And get it ready for foundation. Now, the foundation that I think I'm going to use, I'm going to wait for that eyelash to dry before I do anything else with it because I'm not done with it. I still got to pinch it and all that old extra stuff. But we're not going to do that right now. I think I'm going to use my Tarte, what is this? Timeless smoothing stuff. Smoothing primer. And I'm going to prime my face and I'm going to come right back. And we're going to get ready for foundation. You got a nice base. Your foundation should look like this. Look at that foundation, girl. Look at that foundation. The foundation that I used is this Nars Soft Matte in New Caledonia. Girl, look at that face. Look at how look how it's just sitting. Girl, you already know. This is how I know I cannot let nothing stop me at this time, okay? I am not going to change my mind about it. I ain't going to talk about it. I ain't going to do nothing about it. Oh, shoot. I ain't going to do nothing about it but spill stuff on my floor. That's what I'm going to do about it. Damn it. We ain't going to worry about that right now. Now, what I'm going to do next is I'm going to take the same concealer, which is this Makeup Revolution Hydrate and Conceal in the color C13, and I'm getting ready to contour my face. Now, what you do is you don't need a lot of contour. A lot of concealer. You just go right in here. I'll show you where you're supposed to put it. You go right in there. And you're going to go right in here. Bring it down like I said. We're going to do the other eye the same way. Now, this concealer being as thick as it is, you don't need a lot of it. because you still going to have that concealer is going to have to sit. Because when you do concealer, it's supposed to keep everything up. You want to keep your makeup pointed in the same direction. And you want to make sure that it's blending going up. I learned that on TikTok too. And then you go down the center of your nose. And see, because I got my dad's nose, I'm going to do that. Put a little bit right in here because, see, right there, I tend to get a little dark right in here. So I'm going to put that concealer right there. And because I really don't want to, but I'm going to do it anyway, I'm going to put this concealer right here. Now, while that concealer is sitting, always allow your concealer to sit. The reason why you want your concealer to sit because you want it to get kind of thicker. And this Revolution concealer is thick already, so you actually got to let it sit. Now, where I left those spaces at, right around there, I'm going to take a lighter concealer, which I'm going to use this Too Faced and Cookie, and I'll put it right in the center. That's just for a lighter under eye. That's to give my eye that little boost that it needs. So I'm going to let this sit right there and right here, just to give it a little kick. You don't want a lot of it because this is also a really good concealer. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to come back for the 99th time, and I'm going to let this sit. I'm going to blend this out, and then we're going to move on. And we're going to move on to our setting powder, what setting powder to use, and what stuff, whatever. I don't know, whatever. But at the end of the day, honey, listen, you can already see my face being put together. You can already see what I'm about to do. And you already know this is going to be pretty. So I'm very, very much excited. It's going down the day with makeup. And this, my loves, is the final look. And I absolutely love it. So just like I said, like, comment, and subscribe. And I got to do my makeup with you guys and talk stuff because that's what I do. But I absolutely love this makeup. So just like I said, like, comment, and subscribe, and live your best life. Listen, you ain't gonna go back and forth with these people. Do what it makes you happy, because I am damn sure getting ready to do what makes me happy, and that is makeup.